Hello and welcome, I am Scores, you are here! This is Forever Skies, and last time we were here, I started expanding my crazy airship. And now I've realized I want to do something even crazier. So I'm going to move this to a different location. Can't move it there because I'm going to be knocking down this wall too, so I gotta put it on a wall that I'm not gonna be knocking down. Or I could just knock down the wall and then put it on what's left. Wait, what attachments? Oh, right. What? What? E to open. Been playing Paleo recently. Everything is interact with F there, so E's been interesting already. Alright, throw down a room here. And what I want to do is I want to inset my cockpit a bit. I want to inset the full-size cockpit a little bit on this device here. Yeah, damage. Deal with it later. Not important right now. Oh. Right. I put the extractor on the other side of the ship. Can you tell it's been a little while since I was last here? Calorie level decreasing. Need food. Anywho. Uh-oh. Wow. Control is down. I remember this. Please lower. Yay, it lowered. Which means we can get some foods. I have to jump over the boxes every time right now. Because I am stupid. And have miscalculated some things, clearly. Synthetics for my new cockpit. I want a new cockpit. I wonder if you could put multiple steering columns on this thing. That'd be pretty cool. Just like, okay, this is forward now. Though I get the feeling the answer is no. Yeah, well. So I'm going to drop this here, and I'm just going to throw a bunch of stuff on this line here. And grab the dust moth and lower the lure, because I do not want to be starving myself to death. I feel like I've done that before, even though I haven't in this game. Random crossbow bolt. Floating in midair. Yeah, okay. Still a weird concept. How do we rotate again? It's R to rotate, that's right. Voila! New cockpit! Complete with bad accents. Alrighty, one rudder controller. See if we can center this properly. Center it properly. Center it properly. Properly, center. Center properly! Voila! It is now placed! Okay, boiler, could you please boil a little faster? We're kind of running out of time and patience here. Nom nom nom. Thank you. Toss the dust lettuce there. Stop pushing F for everything because F is not interact.
Printing completed.
Alright, we're going to take out that door and we're actually going to replace it with a wall. And we're going to pick this box up. Go around and repair things. I'm thinking about it. This back needs to be bigger. So we're going to pick up our bed. Doo-doo-doo. Wait, I picked up the bed, right? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I'm not completely insane. Just 99% insane. So I'm going to put that on the glass. Alright, so I've got that. I should probably use that fridge. Shoot, not enough inventory space. Alright, let's go put that box down that I grabbed from the cockpit. And we'll put the stuff that goes into the cockpit box into this cockpit box. That includes crossbow bolts, healing stops, and that empty water bottle. Because you never know when you might need an empty water bottle. Speaking of empty. There we go. Looks like we're in good shape there. And the food's over here for the simple insect lure. And what are we doing today anyway?
Printing completed.
Yeah, I think that's a good question. What are we doing today? Reviewing. I don't know what we're doing today. Well, besides playing around and trying to get a better airship shape than what I've got, I need one more salvaging of synthetics. Then I could build another one of those observation-y port thingies. Curved observation-y guys. Yes. This thing, the viewing corner. Mouse wheel does not rotate. Why does mouse wheel not rotate? It seems like a simple oversight to me. Maybe I don't want to join Project Oxygen, actually. Maybe I just want to put the posters in the box and just leave it alone. You ever think of that? Maybe that's what I want to do. Wow, that actually sounded really whiny. I approve of my ability to make it sound really whiny. Alright, so on top level's got work to do. I got a lot of gathering to do. You know what we could do? If I could grab enough supplies here. I know there is, in my research, an automatic deck extractor. So if I get a motherboard and some polymer, I can research it, then I can build it. And that sounds like a wise decision to me. So you know what? I think I'm going to do that. So the question is, how do we make a motherboard? I'm assuming it's in our good old-fashioned fabricator over here. Tools, perhaps? Ooh! We're going to need 3 motherboards. I'm probably going to need 4. Circuit board, copper, plastic, scrap. Okay. So I got all the copper. I got a few circuit boards. Do I even have any plastic scrap left over anywhere? I do not!
Caution. A storm is coming.
Oh goody, just what I needed to hear. A storm is coming. You can take your storm and shove it up your... I will allow you to finish that sentence. In fact, I'm pretty certain you finished the sentence in your head when I stopped. Neat little effect there, right? Okay. So, I think I'm gonna put the door over here. No, I'm not. I don't have any other components needed to put a door in. Is it just me, or did that lightning not seem as intense as usual? That one's getting there. Hooking up a motherboard, and we're going to toss the lure in there. I should probably build a condenser membrane, which requires a fabricator, which I'm currently using, doing stupid stuff. Alright, fine. We'll sleep instead. Maybe we can sleep through this whole stupid storm. That'd be nice, right? Hydration level is decreasing. Nothing new there. How sad would that be? I went this long without starving or having any kind of real issues, and then I accidentally just starved myself to death because I stopped paying attention. How stupid would that be? I'll be completely honest, it sounds like a me thing to do. Okay, so motherboard and polymer for an automatic deck extractor, which means then I can build one on the next layer down. Doody-doo. I said next layer down. There we go.
Research finalized.
Okay, so I'm going to pick this up and I'm going to move it. And what I actually want to do is I'm going to remove that, and we're actually going to move the second layer back up. Why? Oh, there are devices on the top of that. Okay, that's fine. So let's say we want the ladder room here. Shoot! Again with the remove attachments. Alright, we'll put the ladder room here temporarily. Temporarily, I'm going to put that there. Then we're going to move the research station. I'm going to go back down here. I'm going to remove that. And then realize that was not the problem I had. I give up. No path to access. Yes, I get that. Do I have to have a path every single time? I mean, you kind of need a path to get to the room, right? That would make sense, but... Does the game have to tell me that? I mean, I'm going to be building a path eventually. Ooh, flashlight. Turn that off. The nonsense I go through for manufacturing and construction, I swear! Oh. That's the icon for the research station. Where's it going to be stopped? Stopped there. It's going to be stumped right there. It's going to be stopped right there, criminal scum. Nah. I got to use it. Anywho. Lower the lure because we're running out of food. Pick up our fabricator. We're going to be moving this to the actual cockpit. Definitely going to be moving this butte into the main cockpit as well. So I'm actually going to put it there. That is an excellent view of a turbine.
Maximum flight altitude reduced.
Well, you can take your maximum flight altitude and shove it.
Maximum
Shove it higher.
increased.
Alright, that part's done. Raise the lure. Yummy, dust moth. Boil it. Boil it in a stew. So, I remember a few episodes ago I mentioned I would love to be able to do like gardening and that on board this airship. And I looked this morning, and it turns out there's actually an entire Q&A from the guys who made Forever Skies here. I honestly don't remember most studio house names, or studio names, or house names, or, you know, names in general. My mind just does not work very well with names. But, anywho, thinking on that a little too long, it turns out that gardening is something they want to put in, but it is not available yet. Which, you know, is completely fine. This is an early access game, so it's not exactly feature complete. But the thing is, as long as you go into it knowing that, I think that's perfectly fine. As long as it's like full disclosure kind of a deal. Which is why I bought the game. Even though it is early access. I'm not a big fan of early access, but I did do my research. I did take a look at what is available and what isn't in this game. And yeah, I found it enticing enough to buy it even as it is. So if the company decided to give up on it like tomorrow, I'm perfectly content. I've gotten my money out of this game in pure enjoyment. So yeah, no, don't need to worry about that. But I find so many people just criticize early access because it's like, why aren't you releasing a complete game? Early access is a scam and things like that, which I wish I could represent that side a lot better, but I just can't understand where that's really coming from because there are beta tests for games and people go absolutely gaga over beta tests. And it's like a similar concept, except instead of paying for the game in its current state, you're just invited to play it for X amount of time. And we mostly see those beta tests with multiplayer games that are going to be either free to play or going to be buy to play or things like that. You don't see it in like AAA stuff. So yeah, I don't get it. Some of their arguments I just do not understand. But on the other hand, if you don't want to buy the early access, I think that's perfectly fine. You want to wait until guaranteed products? Be my guest. I ain't gonna stop you. I ain't gonna force you to buy anything. And I think that's the biggest thing. Nobody's forcing you to spend your money. Yet. Trust me, companies would love to force you to spend your money if they could. In fact, some of them actually do. But that's a whole nother story. I'm just trying to be more reasonable about what I'm saying here. Yes, I know there are companies that force people to spend money. Yes, I understand that there are required fees. Yes, I understand there are taxes on income, etc., etc. But you also have to consider that I'm not talking about those societal problems. I'm talking about the societal problem of people going, well, it's not a complete game, so why would I want to buy it? Then don't buy it if you don't think it's worth buying. Nobody's. You know, I'm just gonna give up this whole line of thinking. I just get the impression I'm not gonna understand. I'm probably never going to really understand. And yeah, I'm just giving up. There's nothing to understand in the long run. Ah well, anywho, I want a room here. Okay, so I definitely want my room here. Here. Not enough resources. Really? Am I out of metals? No, I'm out of synthetics. It's like the one thing I need to just get lots and lots of is synthetics, and we can't get it. Just seems like getting synthetics is nigh impossible right now. I can keep harvesting them from the sky as they flow by, but I'm just not getting it. Plop those there. That looks better. Be nice if I had like a half wall here. Nah, well. Still looks funky with that truss. That's called a truss, right? Hey, if it's not called a truss, tell me what this is called. The beam here. This little beam. Tell me what it's called in the comments below. Because I have... Well, no, I have some idea. I'm calling it a truss, but whether or not that's an accurate idea, I don't know. I ain't an architect. And for those of you who think ain't a word, you're probably right, but on the other hand, there's a lot of words that we use that aren't technically words. None come to mind at the moment, so my argument's completely invalid until I get some good examples. But trust me, there are definitely some words people use in today's vernacular that just did not exist once upon a time. And have finally become accepted as words. That took me a moment to finish that thought. My brain is just frazzled. This week was fun and very brain frazzly. Usually happens when somebody tries to dump a whole load of information into my head. You ever get that? You ever find yourself, like, sort of frazzled so you can't really think straight? Because somebody's been pounding knowledge into your head and forcing you to experience new things, so your brain's like, no more, please, no more, I can't take it. Like Scotty on the Enterprise, she can't take it anymore. And yet somehow, she can still take it, kick everybody's booty, and throw them out the door. It's great, really. Ah well, anywho. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Just expanding my wonderful little airship. We should fly someplace. Question is, where would we fly to? Finally, I can put my ladder where I want it. So this is the cockpit here. That's the first room behind it. This is the second room behind it. And that's where I want the cockpit. Because what I want to do is I want to put some catwalks down. Like 2 layers of catwalks for a full square. But that... Ooh, ooh, no, 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 no. This is why we're working towards an automated extractor. Then when we're flying or we're doing things, we don't have to worry about gathering all this manually. This is ridiculous. I burned through so many synthetics. So many synthetics. How many times have I hit 100 synthetics just this past, like, 20 minutes? Wow. We've been sitting here for 20 minutes. Okay, I think we should probably go someplace new and undiscovered. You know, just for a little bit of variation in life. He says as he keeps putting more catwalks down instead of doing exactly that. I don't need you criticizing me. I can criticize myself just fine. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm gonna get a few more. Ooh, synthetics! I should probably also grab the battery off this place, because once we get an automated extractor, I get the feeling it's gonna go through our solid states very quickly, and yeah, I don't want to lose my solid states. Well, I guess I'm technically not losing them, I'm having them used up. But I'm not a fan of using up batteries and then tossing them. If there were rechargeable batteries, that'd be nice. Especially if they were like solar panel kind of things. And music keeps trying to pick up here. I don't know if you keep hearing that, but I do. Alright. I think I'm going to move on because we do need glass. So, quick question here. I believe the answer is that guy. But my question is, which one of these icons is our greenhouse towers? I believe it's that little icon with a flower on top. So we'll aim for one of those and see what happens. Shift is up. This is not a loft. Oh, this screen is in a very unfortunate location. On the other hand, this looks cool. A bit wider field of view. Well, not really quote-unquote wider so much as just it feels more, well, no, wider is the wrong word completely. It's definitely smaller and more focused, but on the other hand, it is smaller and more focused. So I want to go to the next one? No. Fudge. Okay. Does anybody remember how to find a greenhouse in this game? Because I certainly do not. Greenhouse would allow me to get a lot of glass. But for now, I just need a solid state battery. I also want to get more of those chips to see what we can build with them. Anchor down. Doo-dee-doo-doo, doo-dee-doo-doo. Don't mind me, just walking over some giant lily pad vines. Ooh, plastic scrap. Get enough of that, I can make myself more, yeah, the motherboards. Perfect, I got enough for a motherboard. Beautiful. Ah! No! My balloon's too big! And it's parked in the wrong place! This is why they put the boarding ramp in, even though we haven't found one yet. Ooh, glass. Mine. Press 1 for extractor. Press 2 for builder. Press 3 for scanner. Press 4 for everything else. Thank you for calling Scores Airships. We appreciate your business, even if you don't actually pay us anything. Doo-doo-doo. I want this and that and that. I want one of these. Data card. What do I get to build? An amber table? I get to build a table? I feel like I should be much more excited. Or maybe I am super excited. I've become so excited that I've gone around and been not excited. I don't know. I feel pretty excited. Oh, shoot. Oh, yay. I can do the climb on board thing. Okay, so here's what happened. It turns out, because that stuff hit the tower, we're technically anchored, if you see this little anchor in the center. But we aren't close enough to the ground for me to actually get on. So we're technically anchored off the ground. Awkward. Luckily, I can reverse, and we can move on to the next place. By the way, I keep thinking I should check this fabricator to see how to build or what we need to build the automated extractor. And then I realize I'm not doing that. Now I gotta do that. Circuit board, transformer, circuit, electric... Wait, what? I don't need a motherboard for this thing. Are you kidding me? I just need this, this, and this. That's it? That's all I need to build one of these things. Yes, please, if you don't mind. That would be great. Here running around thinking I need a whole bunch more stuff that apparently I don't need, and I'm just stupid enough to believe that I know what I'm doing. Well, let's be honest. Most of the time I do know what I'm doing. It's just whether or not that what I'm doing is intelligent is a question. Okay, so leave you to that. Control this down, shift is up, space does nothing. Remember that, space does nothing. Standard wind farm. I don't know. Oh. Ooh, all the alerts are coming off now. Yeah. Including, but not limited to, the automatic deck extractor. Solid state, battery. Automated deck extractor, now doing the job that I don't need to do. Fuel depleted in one of the engines, ×2, which means fuel depleted in both of my engines. Of course. Really? Is there just a way to move like half? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. 20 and 20 takes care of my fuel there. Toss the fuel in there, toss the fuel in there. I really need to get a couple more thrusters and expand this place. It still feels a little claustrophobic, even though I got a good second floor over here. The automatic deck extractor is not extracting all this stuff that's flying by on the left and right. Nice to know. So we're going to need more of them. Got it. Ooh. Alright, let's move it forward. I'll leave the... But stuff! But stuff! I don't want to leave the stuff just floating in the air. I want the stuff to have a purpose. To exist. As part of my airship. You know, it'd be really cool. Being able to build, like, your own tower over the dust. Or, more accurately, build your own landing port for over your tower, over the dust. On top of an existing tower, maybe. Or if you've got enough resources, yeah, build your own tower. That would be freaking awesome. Seriously, though, how many times have I hit 100 as synthetics? In just the past half hour. It's insane. And we're still harvesting like it's maddening. It's all going to disappear in like a couple of minutes. Maybe because I click this bit and just keep going. Oh, wait.
Maximum flight speed reduced.
Alright, I think one more room should do the trick on distance. Can I toss a catwalk out here? Cannot place inside, cannot place inside. I want to place it outside. So I can walk outside, like a normal person. Come on.
Maximum flight
Got it.
speed increased.
I win! So it's 1, 2, 3 rooms deep from where it currently is. Take up the catwalk, take up the door, the catwalk, and the last catwalk. I'm also going to take out that, because it needs to be 3 rooms from here. From this unit. Hi!
Maximum flight speed reduced.
I seem to be bouncing for unexplained reasons. What's a called about your car's warranty? You need to reconsider your warranty.
Maximum flight speed
Got it.
increased.
Toss in the fuel. Thrusters are pretty well away from each other now, so that's not too bad a thing. We're going to pick up this box, and I'm going to put it back over here. Because it goes with my little box collection. I like box collections. I like random collections of boxes sometimes, you know?
Calories level is decreasing.
Thank you! Calories level is decreasing. I never noticed that! I'd have never noticed that if you hadn't mentioned it. Even though I'm totally Yeah, I'm totally burning some lettuce so I can have the charcoal. No, I'm boiling lettuce so I can have the food. Insanity is real. The inability to word is even more so. Alright, raise up the lure. Be nice if it would just, you know, drop me there. Ooh, copper, metals, synthetics. Ooh, I even got some glass. But it looks like it holds about 100 of each. That's it. I mean, that's not bad. Don't get me wrong. Okay, so there are 2 reasons why it wouldn't be running. Either it's nothing's in front of it, or it's out of power. Oh, wow! It's only used 15% battery. Sweet! That means I can get a lot of supply out of this thing. So I'm just going to keep moving forward. Keep it nice and steady. Anchored. Wait a minute. 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 I need food. I've done so well up to this point, just keeping myself fed, and now it's like, well, we're about to die. I'm not a big fan of that. Metals and synthetics. I guess I'll keep a stack of each on me, because it seems like they're pretty commonly used. It's like the main building blocks for everything. Of course they're commonly used. Oh, look at the distance there. Look at the room I can do things in now. Yes. Oh, wait, it said insect lure complete, not insect lure. I'm done. I'm done. My brain is done. My brain is officially fried. And it's only Monday. How insane is that? Yes, give me more synthetics. I go find more things to build. Ooh, food ration. Mine. I could use a repair patch. I could always use more circuit boards. What if I don't want to join Project Oxygen? Place on your airship. Maybe I just want to put it back on the wall that I found it on. Whatever. Wait, why am I extracting those? I don't need to extract by hand anymore. Reading! This is our last shipment here. The lift we operated on seems to have been completely plowed through. What? We don't even know if our last harvest will be useful to anyone for anything. You see something here for yourself, take it without question. Oh, damn. The lift was plowed through? By what? I mean, look at the size of this tower. Ooh, backpack. I want the backpack. But I can't take the backpack. I can't take the copper over there either. What? What? What plowed through their poor lift? Oh well. Decently certain. Excuse me. Decently certain that'll come up later. Probably not, but I guess we'll find out. Synthetic 70, copper 15, metals 25. All the synthetics. Yes, please. I want to build more of my ship. I gotta build a locker specifically for the There we go. I want to build a locker specifically for these posters. Ooh, I could do a storage box instead. Let's do that. It's cheaper anyway. Epoxies are easier to use up. Plastic scrap is used in far too much stuff right now. Really can't justify using it. Ah, well. Where's my battery box? Oh. Battery box is next to the chargers, which is used to charge things from batteries. It's almost as if I thought logically when I was putting it down or something. I don't know. Maybe I can be a logical person at times. I'm not overly convinced about that, but that's okay. Alright, once the locker box is complete, I can toss it over here by the bed. Speaking of which, we have no energy, so no sprinting power, and low immune system. Funny thing is, I haven't gotten to the point of necessity for an immune system, really. I haven't needed my immune system to do anything. Think about that for a moment. I can totally avoid one of the core mechanics of this game. It's kind of silly when you think about it. Polymer, helium, and electric elements. Yes, please. Alright. 1 polymer, 2 helium, and it was 2 electric elements, these things, right here. Get the research on the freezer. And I suppose we'll do the upgrade guys next time. I remember last time I mentioned I wanted to do those upgrades. Like the upgrade bench and that, but I may have gotten distracted in building an airship, which is, you know, kind of the whole point of the game. Beautiful point of the game, but yeah. So I guess next time we'll just have to look into the actual construction of the ship workstation, which requires a motherboard, 10 electric elements, and 20 machine parts. No, you know what? You know what? I'm going to wait before I end this because I want to build that. So I'm going to need you, and you. So all I need is the motherboard and more machine parts. Alrighty. Let's build ourselves a motherboard. I need the copper and the machine parts. And this is why we always check everything we need before we start trying to do stuff. At least that's how you're supposed to do it anyway. Clearly I don't and should. I have stairs to the top of my airship. Why do I have... I called these stairs. Yep. It's...
Printing completed.
I've lost it. I called a set of ladders some stairs. Remember when I said I don't do good with names? There's your evidence, right there. Anywho, I want to see what this workstation gives me access to, so you and I are gonna sit here, stare at the pretty lights, and enjoy the absolute destruction that is a storm. Okay, second thought, let's go grab the loot out of here. Mine, and mine. Wow. This thing got a lot of synthetics. I can actually use that to put in, like, walls and stuff. That's so cool. I can't put a whole bunch of glass in, otherwise I would, but that's okay. For now, we're just gonna do metal walls. There, that's actually gonna be, that's gonna be window. I'm out of metals? There's no way I'm out of synthetics. Considering I just picked up 200 stuff. And I want to put a door in the back. Oh! Please tell me I wasn't the only one that just watched that hit. Oof! My poor airship. Are there, like, ways to avoid getting smashed by lightning? Yeah, get lower. That's what it said a long time ago. I'm anchored on top of a tower. Okay, you know, when I say it out loud, it suddenly makes sense why I'm getting struck by lightning. I do that a lot. When I say things out loud, it's like, well, that's obvious. Wait, what am I doing? I need all this stuff. No, I don't. I got a ship workstation already. Metal, synthetic, copper goes down here at the base. Synthetic goes underneath the synthetic. Glass goes over here. That hit the ship. That hit the ship. Okay, there has... Oof! Did it ever? Oh no. Oh no. That's my water supply. Do I have any more repair? Nope, I don't have any more repair patches on me. I'm gonna have to make some. This is not good. Not good, Captain. Not good. Wait, I am the captain. Wait, does this mean I'm responsible for exploding part of my ship? Oh, I hope not. Oh, son. Oh, wait. Do these things automatically recover? You're at 71% health. If I stare at you long enough, do you become 72? I don't know. I really don't want to sit here and find out. It's a lot of investment for a little reward. Because if it takes long enough for it to hit 72 for me to just say and get bored, then I can guarantee you it's going to take way too freaking... Holy freak! Do you notice that? I noticed that. It, for just like a couple frames, it flashes up 100%. And then it goes to 50. Interesting detail. I know why it does it. It's because it's reading the 100% health of the first thing you're looking at, and then sets it a couple frames later to the 50% of the next thing you're looking at. Anywho, I've been here for 45 minutes. I have a whole bunch of new blueprints, including lamps, lights. Okay, I think next time we come back, we should look into getting more of these lights. I like lights. Lights being able to... I want to put that, like, here and here. That'd be so cool. Anywho, thank you for joining me on this... Well, I don't know if this was boring or not. It was fun for me. So I hope you enjoyed as well. I just realized these are not evenly across. This needs to be moved over one to the right. Deal with that next time. Anywho, we got ourselves the automated deck extractor, which is awesome, which means synthetics for days. And yeah, I hope you have yourselves a good day, good night, good evening, good morning. You get the idea.